Good morning. I do hope you're having a great day today. What are we on? Wednesday, midweek. So hopefully, your week is proving to be awesome. And if it's not, start again today. Nobody says a week has to be Monday to Sunday. You can start at any time you like. Bev Hepting, and I am talking to you today about all things energy and where does it come from? I'm very spiritual, but tend not to be in a woo-woo way, if you know what I mean. And that's no disrespect to anybody else. It's my words, the only words I can describe it as. Mine tend to be a bit more academic thought process. It has to make sense to me. I can't just openly believe that there has to be some formulation around it. And many of you will know over the years where I've tipped my toes in and out of explaining this all to you, that it's a very difficult thing to think about. However, over the years, I know I have used a certain energy to work with people, no matter how I was feeling. And when I'm speaking, that energy comes to me in spades. And I wanted to try to quantify this in terms of productivity, leadership, the way the world is, all of that today. So I'm going to try to explain to you what I mean by the key to the universe. I have tried manifestation many, many times in my life, and sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes when it happens, it doesn't happen quite right. And then I think, that old adage, be careful what you wish for. It's very, very true. And I started reading a lot around astrophysics. Is it astrophysics or physics? Stuff about the universe and the power of the universe and the energy of the universe. And it dawned on me, not recently, probably a few years ago, that actually it's a lot simpler and clearer than I was giving it credit for. Because if you think about it, everything in our universe came from one event. Now, whether you call it the Big Bang or the start of, whatever you may call it, it came from one event that expanded out and created our universe, and also created every living thing in our universe, including us. So we must hold some of that universe within us. Some people call it God, some people call it spirit, some people call it something else. For me, the simplicity of it is the universe stands alone. Spirit is a part of the universe. It's that part of us that we have that carries on after death and does whatever it needs to do. It's still a part of the universe. It's not the universe. And the universe in itself is this mass of energy and consciousness and life-giving force, if you like. And I've realized over the years that when I work with people, I'm not a clairvoyant. I have heard spirit. I've spoke to spirit. I go and have tarot readings. I go to mediums occasionally. But the energy I use when I'm working with people or when I'm talking comes from somewhere else. It comes from heart and head being aligned together. And it will flow through me and allow me to give that energy to the person I'm working with and to help them work out where they want to go and how to find that energy. So that for me is the key to everything. Absolutely everything. If the universe itself doesn't know what you want, then it cannot help you. And the other thing I realized is we don't always get what we want because what we want is not what we need. Think about that. What we want is not always what we need. And with a whole new energy coming through since COVID and with everything going on at the moment, there's this huge rise of energy from the universe that wants to put this right, But as humans, we've become scared and angry, and we've become overworked and stressed and panicked, and all sorts of things going on that actually stop that energy from flowing through us. It acts as a wall and a barrier. You know, when you hit that brick wall, what you've actually hit is the universe is on the other side of that wall, and neither of the two can meet, because that wall is all that negative emotion and the panic and everything else that's going on. And as humans, somehow we've managed to make that wall bigger and thicker. Modern technology is a great thing. It helps us simplify a lot of our lives, and then leaves us with all this free time. And what do we do with that free time? We fill it up with negative emotions, and we fill it up with boredom and anger and risk and all of that stuff that does not generate innovation, new ideas, new adventures. It doesn't allow us, for some unknown reason, to sit back and live in that silence. And that's where the magic is in that silence, when you're allowing your heart and your head to flow out to the universe and allowing that to flow back through us. And that feeling gives you such a sense of peace. It really does. And isn't that what we all need at the moment? To stop for a moment and absolutely enjoy the magic of the silence and allow the universe to flow through us. It takes a lot of trust to do that. It takes a lot of trust in you, in your intuition, in what you do, the decisions you make. But you make better informed decisions when you've got the whole of the universe, which is, I stated in Star Trek once, and I cannot remember which one it was, space is very big. All that energy waiting for you to tap into and use. And it will never deplete. It's always there. It always will be there. Just remember, we are all part of the universe. It's where we all came from. And eventually is where we will all go back to. So on that note, take a moment today to just sit, close your eyes, and feel out for that energy. Give it some of yours and allow it to give it back to you tenfold. So have a great day. If I don't speak to you again this week, have a great week. And keep an eye out for all the stuff I'm doing now. And I'm doing loads of stuff that just pleases me, that fills me with love and contentment and joy. Because what is the point of living if we don't have those three things? And you only realize that you've missed out on the day that you pass on, and realize that you're not taking anything else with you. The only thing you take with you is love and joy for the life you have lived and the legacy you are leaving behind. So have a great day, have a great week, all the rest of it, and bye. I'll see you soon.